Hey Facebook, Leanne Aguilera here with the amazing Chloe Bennet, but you know her as Daisy / Quake / Sky on Marvel's Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Thank you so much for joining me today,
Thanks
Chloe.
for having me.
I'm so thrilled to have you here because we have so much to discuss.
Yeah.
We've already been through so much craziness in this latest season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
And right now we're really deep into the life model decoy arc of it all.
Yeah.
What is coming up next?
We kind of have like 3 mini seasons in one season, and I love that because I think people, the type of content people are wanting right now are kind of, you know, you see shows that have like 6 episodes, like, or 10 episodes, like The Crown or Stranger Things, and so they've kind of broken it down into like 7 little, into like 3, we call them 3 pods. I do know the 3rd pod. It's gonna be probably my favorite few episodes of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. That's going to be really exciting.
When are we going to learn the name of that pod?
I don't know. I just learned the name. I don't want to get in trouble. But it's going to blow people's minds because it's very different. Yeah.
Oh,
and it's very relevant.
And I think the fans are going to love that. And for all you fans who are watching right now, you can send in your questions for Chloe and we will be taking them and asking her everything that you want to know. But gosh, your character has been on the craziest journey since the show started.
Yeah. From
hacker to rogue inhuman and now back with the team.
Yeah.
What has it been like for you just playing this arc for her?
Mostly it's been like an evolution of my hair. And we have Claire's hair who's been right there alongside me, like literally crying as it just gets shorter and shorter and darker and darker. And no, I mean that does hurt my soul a little bit because I love having long hair. But it's been crazy. You know, I auditioned and I auditioned as a computer hacker, and I didn't know how much I was involved in the show, and then to find out that like Daisy / Sky / Quake was like a very big part of the show and also turns into a superhero. It's kind of crazy to think that I feel like I auditioned for a completely different character. And you know, we do all these stunts now, and you know, it's a huge part of my life, and I feel like I'm also a professional athlete because having to get home and like ice and like stretch before going to work and then like do all these things, it's half like athlete, like half actress. I can't speak, but yeah, it's pretty Actress-leet.
I like that.
Yeah.
Have you had any like mishaps with the stunts yet, or you've been
safe? Really? All the time. Yeah. Yeah, it gets intense. I've broken my arm on the show. I've gotten punched in the face. It comes with kind of doing a lot of stunts, and you know, it happens. Anyone who does stunts know that things happen. But yeah, there's definitely a lot of you know, play a superhero, that's gonna happen. I
was gonna say, but so who, like, in terms of your cast, are you just like, okay, badass, like you're nailing the stunt work right now?
God, Ming-Na Wen is amazing. She's such a badass. Who else? Mallory, who actually is playing Ada, who plays a robot on the show. I think she's great because she still has to stay in like robot character while doing fighting, which is really hard.
Yeah.
I can imagine because it's a whole other layer, and I think she does such a great job too. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, speaking of robots.
Yeah.
We've got 2 that we know of so far of the S.H.I.E.L.D. members that are
Who knows
decoys.
What happens next?
But I feel like Daisy is kind of noticing things about May right now, and
no one's safe.
Yeah.
You never know. We could all be robots.
Yeah. Oh.
Who knows, you guys? You think.
But do you feel like Daisy is going to be instrumental in like kind of uncovering the truth of it all?
I think it's all going to come shit's going to happen. I think it gets more I mean, we have 22 episodes to really string you guys along, and I think they do a really good job at kind of shit goes down and then we enter this new pod, and then I think for the fans that have been watching from day one, you're going to get a lot out of the back half of the season. It really rewards them.
Well, speaking of fans, Wendy wants to know, what is the most important part of the character arc for you right now?
What's the most important part? I like that I have no love interest right now.
I like that too.
I like that she's, you know, we're on a network show, and she's, you know, one of the leads of the show, and her love life isn't what's important right now, because there's a lot of other things going on, and women are more than just their love life. So I think that's kind of a fun just version of it. I would like for her to find love eventually, but this season has really been, I feel like they had an opportunity to go there with Gabriel Luna, who played our ghostwriter.
Which I'm glad that they did.
Yeah.
Not that he wasn't fantastic,
Yeah.
but I was really happy that they weren't just like, let's put them together.
Yeah, it
just
wasn't,
we
because I
can.
feel like that happens a lot on TV, especially with women, and so I'm really happy to kind of have her, focused on her mental health and her fighting for what's right with the Inhumans, because they aren't treated the right way, and she's really just focused on so many other things, and the last thing she's thinking about is romance, especially because she's also mourning the loss of our dear friend.
I was gonna say,
Lincoln.
do you feel like that she's still just kind of like not over that death?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. But
Yeah.
I think we touch on that a little bit more at the end of the season. Again, everyone's going to shit themselves. So wear diapers. That's what I'm saying. If you get anything from this interview, it depends. Adult diaper, unless you're a child.
Well, Alyssa wants to know, how do you think Daisy is going to react if Coulson and May get together?
I think she'd be really happy for them.
Yeah.
As Chloe would watch it, watching Clark and Ming, my two friends, get together, that would probably be weird. But as Daisy for May and Coulson, I think that would be sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully the whole robot issue won't really...
Who knows if that happens anytime soon.
Edward wants to know if you've met Stan Lee, and if so, what's he like in person?
I have. I've met him about 7 times.
Wow.
Every time he introduces himself to me. It's just, hi, I'm Stanley, and I'm like, right, okay, doesn't remember me. He's very, very sweet. He's very sweet and very flirty. Yes, obviously.
I mean,
I love him so much.
If you're Stan Lee, I think you can be flirty.
Of course, he's created like the most amazing content ever. So I love him. He's very, very sweet. Yeah.
I think that we need to have him make another cameo.
I think so too.
Yeah.
It's been since season 1.
Yeah.
We're on season 4. We're a whole new series, basically. Everyone's different. I have a different name.
You've had many different names.
Yeah, I've had like 8 different names and haircuts. I don't even know. Who knows? I'll be bald by the end of this series.
Well, Christoph wants to know, how badly do you want Daisy to play with the likes of the Avengers? Because he really wants that to happen.
I would love that. That would be so fun. Mostly like if I was in a scene like with Chris Hemsworth and Chris Evans, and it was like just like eating food, and then like maybe like a bath or something, or like a hot tub.
I think that, yeah.
Like, we don't even need to like get into the superhero stuff. It could just really be just like eating with them.
Yeah. I think that'd be really good. And then like, yeah, just like no really even dialogue needed, just like in
just
a
like,
hot tub.
just like there. Yeah.
Just staring up at
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
Well, no, because in different versions of the comics, Daisy's gone on to either be a part of the Avengers or the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. Could you see her going in either one of those paths?
More so the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. probably. I think that would be really... I don't think she's ready at all. I think she's a lot of learning to do from our dear friend Clark Gregg. I think I have a lot of learning to do in that way. But that would be really, really cool.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that's where she ends up in the comics, and I think they're doing a really good job at maturing her at a very fast rate. And it feels organic, growing alongside of the character. I kind of started out to the business very green and very long hair and very very new to the whole environment, and she was very new to S.H.I.E.L.D. and very kind of green and as an agent, and I've grown alongside her as an actress, and I feel it feels pretty organic to kind of mature with her.
So I guess that means that if she's going to be the director, she'll have to have a pixie cut.
I don't think we need to go there.
Well, but that does lead to... Harley wants to know, how has playing the role of Daisy changed you personally?
So much. I mean, literally in every way. There are times when sometimes she'll be making a decision and I want to play that a certain way, and I go, oh, I want to play that differently because I'm less mature than her. And then it kind of forces you to grow up watching someone grow faster, and just having the responsibility of, I was 20 when I got cast in this, and I'm 24 now, almost 25, and it's been a really big chunk of my life and my adult life in particular, and growing in the spotlight and having the pressures of being in the industry. It's been pretty intense, but it's changing me a lot, pretty much every way possible, I think. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
Well, and I love the fact that we had talked about, it's nice that she has a break from the romance of it all.
Yeah.
But Stephanie wants to know if you ship Daisy with anyone.
I like Daisy and Lincoln. the most. I know. But there's a place in my heart for Ward also because he was, you know, they're both like my brothers though, so it's super weird, like, anyway. But I think she needs someone new. I think she needs someone new and someone who's not gonna, you know, die and turn on her and try to kill her. And
you know, maybe just have, like, a
like
normal relationship.
Yeah, like they're all just kind of she needs like someone just a little. See, I met my boyfriend on the show, Austin, who played my ex-boyfriend. If they brought him back,
there you go.
That'd be great.
Okay,
right?
well, I've got to know, what is a Chloe date night like, and what is a Daisy date night like?
I don't even think. Oh, Daisy date night would be fighting. They did that. They had this. We had a scene where she was like, we have the night off. Why are we training? And she just wanted to box and stuff, which is not at all what I would want to do. Because Austin and I, our favorite date night is we order pizza and watch Shark Tank, like we're 90, and sit with our dogs. I'm not even kidding. That's our favorite date night. We did that.
Shark Tank?
Yeah, we actually ran out of all. We've seen every episode of Shark Tank now, and there's no. And then now there's a show called The Profit.
Yeah.
Which is also on CNBC. About, you know, saving businesses.
Well, you know, there is a show on,
So
to
good.
keep it in network, there's one coming up on ABC that is like little kids are designing toys.
Really?
Yeah, and it's like they're also the judges, and like it's a whole thing.
See, I don't want to watch that. I need real businesses, and I need real problems.
Okay.
These people don't know how to run their businesses.
Well, this actually leads we were talking about. Jenny says, if you could bring back any one character, who would it be?
Oh, I'm gonna go rogue with this one. I'm gonna say.
Good choice of words, by the way.
Yeah. There's this woman, Akila Amador. She was in the second episode, and she was this badass agent, and I thought she was really cool, and I'd like to bring her back.
The Lincoln
Real
fans are crying
I
right
know.
now.
Real fans are gonna be like, what? What does that even mean? But she's actually doing a play in Broadway now, so anyway, she's great.
Isaiah wants to know, who are your favorite actresses of all time? Do you have any icons?
It totally depends on what. I really love Goldie Hawn, comedy-wise. I think she's really funny. I love Catherine Hahn, who, not related. I feel like, is super underrated, and she's everything she does, I love so much. These are all comedy people. I mean, Tina Fey and Amy Poehler, I love so much.
Would you ever want to do like a comedy movie?
I actually came here to do comedy.
Yeah?
And somehow I ended up doing a superhero show. I did Second City in Chicago, so comedy is like my first, which is what I love to do most. So, but
What's your
I
dream
don't do
career
it.
move?
I don't know. I loved Bridesmaids so much. I mean, probably writing something with someone, or I don't know. I would love to write a movie about with a comedy with Asians, with Asian women, because I have so many, like Ali Maki, who I'm really great friends with, and I love Ali Wong so much, and I would love to work with, because I feel like that hasn't been touched on very much, and I would love to kind of do something like that, because it's obviously close to home.
Definitely.
And I think there's a market for that, so that'd be fun.
I think we need to have you do a guest spot on Fresh Off the Boat.
Right?
I love that show.
It's the same network.
Yeah.
Come on, you guys.
Just crossed right on over.
Do it.
India wants to know what your thoughts would be on a musical episode of Agents of
I
S.H.I.E.L.D.
would love to do a musical episode.
Can you sing?
Mostly because I would love to watch everyone else sing. Ian is a really good singer who plays Fitz. He wouldn't admit it, but I've heard him like humming before. Henry's a really good singer. I don't know about anyone else. But that would be super fun. I don't think they'll ever do it, but
It could. Hey,
a girl can dream.
Stranger things have happened.
Trump is our president, so anything can happen.
Oh God. But Stephanie says yes, please sing. So
No.
Stephanie's rooting for
It's
you.
way too early, Stephanie. Is that my mom? My mom's name is Stephanie.
It could be.
I
If
have
this
to call
is your
her.
mom watching right now, that would be amazing.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, lastly, what can you tease for all those fans out there as to what Daisy is going to go through as we enter this third pod of the season?
The third pod really is a mind bender, and it really leaves you episode 15, which goes into, it's the kind of the beginning of the pod. We kind of see everything at the end. It's going to be very it's gonna throw people for a it's really insane. It's really insane. Everything that you know about the show gets turned upside down, and it like I don't even know what's going on, so but I know what's going on, but I don't. So it's gonna be really fun. I think it's a really fun way to mix up the show.
So we know they need adult diapers.
Yeah.
What else would you recommend as key viewing items? Wine. Okay.
Donuts, just cause. And then watch Shark Tank after.
And that way you can have the perfect date night like
yes.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for joining me
you.
right now. And
Thanks,
everyone,
guys.
make sure you keep watching the season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. on Tuesdays at 10 p.m. on ABC.
Yeah.
And tweet Chloe if you have any more questions for her. And be sure to tune in to ET, check your local listings, and we'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.